Live streaming is on. Good morning, everybody. How's everyone doing today on this rainy June day that feels a little bit like it's early spring rather than moving towards summer in a few days? That's all right. The rain is good. Everything needed a little juice this morning, so it's all right. It's all good. So there's something on my mind. For those you don't really know me personally, but I'm a person that is led, um, and the more you work on listening to your instinct, your gut, the voice inside your head, the more in tune you will be with yourself and others around you. But I'm feeling really strong this morning that I need to talk about something with you. So let me, real quick, pull this up, this first picture. Sorry about that. That's me. Let me pull this first picture up. What does that say? Right, and this can go for so many different situations. It's okay to get help. It's okay to get help. What I'm feeling right now, that someone needs the information that I'm going to pass on to you about domestic violence. Um, and what I wanted you to know more than anything is that anyone at all can be a victim of domestic violence, male, female, child, LGBTQ individual. And there is help. There is a center called Willow. Is this the page that I actually wanted? Let me see. Let me show you these things here. This is, I'm hoping you can see it. Let me make the screen. Is this screen bigger? One moment. Let me expand the screen here. Okay. So, Willow Domestic Violence Center of Rochester. I'm giving you an office number, fax number, 24-hour hotline, 24-hour text line, and also an email. And the mission of Willow is to prevent domestic violence and ensure that every survivor has access to the goods and supports needed along the journey to a safe and empowered life. What does that mean? Can they find you housing, emergency housing? Yes. Can I bring my child along? Yes. Can I bring a pet along? Yes. If I'm not sure what it means, then let's take a look at the website real quick. Need help? First question is this abuse? Sometimes we know we're not being treated right, but we don't want to call it that. But there's some red flags. Um, does your partner embarrass you with bad names and put downs? Look at you or act in ways that scare you. Control what you do, who you talk to, or where you go. Stop you from seeing or talking to friends and family. Take your money or social security. Make you ask for money or refuse to give you money. Does your partner make all the decisions? Does your partner tell you you're a bad parent or threaten to take away or hurt your children? Does this person act like the abuse is no big deal, that it's your fault, or even deny doing it? Do they destroy your property or threaten to kill your animals? Do they intimidate you with guns, knives, or other weapons? Do they shove you, slap you, or hit you? Do they force you to drop charges? Do they threaten to commit suicide? Do they threaten to kill you? If you've answered yes to any of these questions, you may be in an abusive relationship. Help and support are available to you through Willow Center. Please call the 24-hour hotline at 585-222-SAFE. And I hate when they give me letters instead of numbers. So SAFE is 7233. All right. So I'm going to go on to our lesson. But as I said, and here's the number up here as well. in the top left corner. I'm going to move on to our lesson, but as I said, I felt that this message was for someone, so I hope that it can be of help to you. And when you're stepping out for yourself, those of us who give so much to others, stepping out for yourself is the ultimate, um, giving the ultimate love to yourself. So, moving on to our lesson, part one of writing, we're going to talk about writing with clarity, writing so that it's clear, that we can be clearly understood, right? Oh, so sorry about that. So we can be clearly understood so that those we are communicating with understand what we're saying. So, writing with clarity, we're going to start today by talking about a dangling modifier. So, I've got a dangling carrot here. So, when you're dangling, you're kind of leaving people hanging. We got to kind of guess what you mean and guess what you're talking about. But that's not really how we want to write. So, let's take a look at this image now. Today we watched a movie about the signing of the Declaration of Independence in history class. Okay, let's listen to this one. And you're looking at the image where you're seeing the founding fathers, as they are called, writing the Declaration of Independence. And we have students sitting in a classroom. We have a teacher leading and guiding the lesson. How about this one? Today in history class, we watched a movie about the signing of the Declaration of Independence. So this tells us that on today, while we were in history class, we watched a movie about, okay, so in history class, what did we do? We watched a movie. I'm guessing, but I think that the second sentence better matches the image. We're in so that's what was going on. So let's take a look here at this quick PowerPoint, which will talk about dangling modifiers. I'm going to put those slides on here to make it a little easier to see. Okay, wait a minute. We're not sharing. What's going on here? Okay, hold on. Let's see if we see what's happening here. Okay. I'm confused, y'all. All right. Okay, I'm trying to get to the beginning here. All right, here we go. I'm sorry, I'm just not sure. No, we're not. This is not picking it up, is it? Okay, there we go. Oh my goodness. Ooh, why are we having this kind of day? All right. Why is this not working out? This is so crazy. Let me turn it off and turn it back on. I'm so sorry, y'all. I don't have this. I don't have this together today. Okay. Sentence clarity. Why do we want worry? Oh, okay. Let's end and start over. This is just not working.